Hi, I'm here today on the Business Spotlight interview with Nick Condon of MCS-TECH. Hi Nick. Just over to you, Nick. I mean, what do you do, and for how long have you been doing it?
MCS-TECH is we provide billing solutions to hospitals. It allows hospitals, mainly large private hospitals, to bring their complete billing cycle in-house. So they're able to manage their hospital side of the billing and the consultant side of the billing as well. We're a relatively new company. We're in the realm of startup. So kind of we've been at this the last 3 years, really, all through COVID. But in the background there is a wealth of experience, 20+ years of experience in the billing industry, with the original business, which would have been MC Support, which was actually run by my father, Nick Senior. So that's just a bit of background there for you, Kevin. And that's what we do. Yeah,
it's a family tradition business.
It's a family affair, as they say.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, so who would you say is your best customer?
Best customer are large private hospitals. At the end of the day, that's who we're aimed at. Just the system that we've built and the kind of unique solution that we have developed. It fits best with the larger hospitals who have obviously a large volume of claims, a large revenue, long revenue cycles and long debtor days with the insurance companies that they want to improve on. Okay. So kind of bigger volume is where we fit, but certainly we have applications as well for smaller healthcare organizations, medical centers. We're currently developing an e-admission product at the moment, which ties in nicely to the billing solution. So yeah, they're our customers. Certainly, and our best customers.
Good. And are they all in Ireland, or are they international, or what?
Yeah, based in Ireland. Based in Ireland at the moment. We're certainly branching out towards the UK at the moment, okay. Especially with our e-admission product. Obviously in the UK, it's a different scenario with health insurance and billing, but certainly when it comes to admitting patients, they do a lot of that there as well. And globally as well, there's a huge global application and need for that product. So yeah, very much based in Ireland at the moment, but with international aspirations.
That's right. You got an eye in the UK to start anyway. That's great.
Exactly.
So, were there any business changes you had considered? I mean, you started up almost in the middle of COVID. Were there any business changes you had considered that COVID made necessary or a necessity, or how did that influence, I suppose, your startup from it, or whatever?
I suppose the obvious ones really that everyone faced, the working from home, the remote aspect to it. We had to obviously pivot and adapt to, doing demos on Zoom. We couldn't rely on the face-to-face, personal approach. It was very much, it was all over Zoom. So yeah, look, we had to build our skill set and strategy around that type of approach. As a startup, it's all pitching. You need to be in front of the customer. So yeah, we had to learn how to do that quickly over Zoom and other channels. I mean, when it came to the product itself, not really, to be honest. Nothing really changed about the product. Certainly, again, the e-admission solution that we have and that we've developed through the course of COVID, there was a nice, I suppose, aspect to that it allows hospitals to check patients in before they ever arrive at the hospital. So that allows for less face-to-face, potential for transmission in busy, admissions offices.
Okay.
So, that was an element that came out of it, definitely. But yeah, I mean, most of the same challenges that everyone else had, really.
Absolutely. And, of all the actions you've taken because of the pandemic, what are some that will remain part of your business going forward, do you think?
Certainly the remote aspect when it comes to demos, meeting customers, as we mentioned earlier, as we do move into international areas, people are more, they're more keen to jump on a quick Zoom demo. We don't have to fly here, we don't have to fly there. We can do it all. We can do it all remotely, which makes everyone's life much easier. So yeah, we'll keep that definitely going forward. And yeah, the e-admission aspect as well. There's obviously a huge benefit for hospitals in that, as they're not stuffing a load of patients into one big office. It's
right. Yeah, good. Yeah. And it's I was talking to another business owner as well, and what I hadn't realized, which was obvious when he told me, there's also now an ISO, standard for sustainability, so that, we're not flying all over the place or jumping in our car, charging off down the road. So this whole sustainability thing has the advantage on it as well,
Yeah, exactly. And, even for employees and, business owners, it allows you to have a bit more work-life balance as well.
There is that. Yeah. No, there's certainly the flexibility is great.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone loves it, an hour commute in the traffic or even.
No. And there's not, if you're, I suppose if you're working from home, there's not that sense of guilt anymore that you should be in the office or you should be there. It's okay to do it from home.
Yeah, it's a big mindset change. Now, our model was always to do that or work from an office, but it's really come good as a result of this. That's one of the, I suppose, silver linings in a fairly dark cloud. What's your biggest learning since you've been as a business owner?
Biggest learning, that is a good question. There's certainly not just one. Probably, being able to delegate is certainly one of them. Time management as well. You have to be very on the ball when it comes to time management and managing your schedule. And I suppose what we just spoke about there as well, to be able to step away from it, every now and again, because it can, become a 24/7 thing quite easily. So just off the top of my head, they're the three that come up immediately. But there's certainly 50 more that would come to mind, definitely.
Yeah, well, the old saying, every day is a school day, sort of thing.
Yes, very much so.
Good, yeah. So have you any offers to include in the newsletter?
When it comes to offers, I suppose, Kevin, certainly we would love to demo our products to as many people as possible. Obviously they're free demos, so there's no cost attached to that. If there's anybody out there in the medical, the healthcare space, I'd love to get in touch, and we'd love to give a free demo, either in person or, as we were saying, on Zoom. Maybe the benefit of in person is there can be a cup of coffee that can come with it, but we would love to speak to as many people as possible.
And basically your systems will get them, we were talking about it, we'll get them back time, make them more efficient, and hopefully get their claim and bring down their debtor days, I suppose.
Exactly. And it will save them time, money, and resources as well. When it comes to areas like admission, there's huge time savings and money savings to be there as well. So,
and how would they contact you? Is the website that I'm looking at is MC Support?
Yeah, exactly. mcsupport.ie. My contact details are on there. Yeah, just drop me an email, and that's the best. Or else LinkedIn as well. You find me on LinkedIn, Nick Condon, MCS-TECH. Just drop me a message there anytime, and that's the way to
make contact. Fantastic. Yeah. And maybe just to finish up, then Nick, kind of an open one. Yeah, what is most inspiring to you today?
Sorry. Having my mobile phone on silent is probably the most inspiring thing. I suppose I'm a big tech head. I suppose the digital transformation around processes is something that really inspires me. The likes of moving away from paper-based solutions. Really being able to make a difference in organizational processes through using smart tech. That inspires me, that keeps me going, being able to make a difference in legacy processes by implementing new technology. That's where it's at, I think.
Well, Nick, listen, it's been great chatting to you today, and thanks again for getting involved, and we'll be talking again. Take care.
Great. Thanks, Kevin. Take care.